Yes, Master, but the pain, the pain!
No, go after him. I care nothing of your pain. You have disobeyed the ally.
No, mighty ally! The interloper will be found and punished!
You have allowed the interloper to escape. He is a much more powerful man than you could possibly realize. You will pay for your actions.
Oh, what's going on? What's happening? Harry, Algy, what's going on? Why are they with my brother? Harry, Algy, can you hear me? Oh, God's sake, why? What's the point of having psychic abilities if they only work randomly?
So then, Daph, what you're basically telling us is that you stranded Steve on a backward planet even though he saved your life.
This is correct.
You really are a complete coward, aren't you?
Quite, you little fool.
Enough! Robo,
Yes, mistress?
beam this idiot over to our ship.
Oi! Yeah? What about me? Shut up, cretin.
So then, Daph, what have you done with Steve? And don't skip on the details.
Well, I may have inadvertently left him on a barren planet in the middle of nowhere space.
What?
Where?
I could tell you the coordinates.
You better had, or you'll be sorry.
Why would you do that to your own brother?
Brother he may be, but so long as he's around, he's always going to interfere. And don't look at me with such a disgusting look, girl. It's not like I killed him, is it? I just left him somewhere nice and safe where he can stay out of trouble.
But Stephen was near death the last time I saw him, and now you've left him on an alien world?
He's a perfectly healthy boy. Nothing wrong with him at all. The auguries saw to that.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that your precious leader has undergone some fairly significant changes.
How?
Promise not to leave me stranded here in space, and I'll tell you.
Right, Stephen. You're stranded on a pre-industrial age planet in a new body with psychic powers which are about as useful as a chocolate fireguard. What do you do?
Interloper!
Give it a rest, you idiot.
You will be destroyed as the great god Alloy commands.
Well, destroying me may well be harder now you've lost your gun. What are you going to use now? Stern language? Come on then, I need to prove to you somehow I'm not some evil interloper. And if that means beating the life out of you first, so be it.
So Steve's a completely different person.
A different person to look at, yes, but ultimately the same pain in the rectum. He carries all his memories and his personality has slightly changed, which is normal. But he's much more serious now. Something must have happened in the transformation, and he has a disturbing new skill.
What's that?
Latent psychic energy. It must have been something left over from the augury's personality. He seems to have capabilities much beyond that of a normal Mellowstone.
Harry, we have to find Steve. Find out if this coward is lying or telling the truth.
You're right, Algy. I don't know if you are lying or telling the truth, but we will find out, Daph. What are the planet's coordinates?
Set your computer to 353 by 47 by 29.35.
Did you get that, Robo?
Indeed, mistress. Course plotted.
Take us there.
Right away, mistress. So there you have it. Your alloy is no god, but a member of a robot race bent on destroying the universe.
Oh, I don't believe it, and yet I must. You've had dealings with these Tubcons, and they're evil, and we made one of them our god. How could we have been so naive?
Don't feel bad. Many people have been tricked by the Tubcons in the past. They're a devious and malevolent race who will stop at nothing to achieve their goals.
Yes, but what do we do?
Convince the rest of your people that they've been brainwashed and fight back. Revolt.
Well, do you think you could use the same method, in my mind, to convince the villagers? Because I think if we go back there and tell them, they simply won't believe us.
But it needn't be difficult. By making sure the system's at polar opposites and maximising the phase, you'll get much more power through the auxiliary lines. See? Have a look.
Don't do anything like that again.
Well, the next time I'll blow your nuts off instead of just giving them a kicking.
You just can't be trusted, can you? Robo,
Mistress?
can you make some kind of force field to hold this villain in place?
Indeed, Mistress. Activating isolated force field.
Blasted Robo.
Haldarian, why are you with the interloper? Has he bewitched you?
No, my friend. His name is Stephen Brown, intergalactic space explorer, and he has shown me the truth.
Just plain old Stephen Brown would suffice, though.
And what is the truth then?
That the alloy is no god, that we have been fooled all these years.
Blasphemy. The interloper has cursed the Haldarian. Kill them both.
Stephen, if you're going to do the, I should do it now before we're all killed.
You see, I don't know how it works, but, I mean, I could try this.
Just do it.
See the truth. See the lies I can imprison you.
Lies. He poisons our mind with fiction.
Such wizardry will not be tolerated by the alloy!
He's a dealer in the back arts.
Stop, Stephen. You'll kill them.
Not yet, Haldarian. They must see the truth.
Now, friends, do you see how we've been betrayed?
We've been lied to by the alloy.
No god would have allowed so much bloodshed. The interloper was right after all.
You see, if you saw my point of view earlier, we'd have had a great deal of headaches.
Now, alas, we have more pressing issues. We must go to the temple and dethrone the Tubcons. My people, it is time to be free!
They know who you are now.
Stephen has shown us a better life. A life without the alloy. We have seen the destruction you have caused to other people. The terror and the bloodshed. It stops now, Tubcon. Do you hear me, Tubcon? It stops now.
Now, let's not get hasty, chaps. You've had your turn to speak. Now it's mine.
You are indeed a force to be reckoned with, Stephen Brown. Your name is recorded in my memory banks, even if your physical appearance is not.
It was time for a change anyway. I was fed up of all my foes being a foot taller than me. Mind you, you both don't look in tip-top condition. Lived out in the rain too much, have you?
Over 100 years ago, myself and the other Tubcon unit you see before you were left stranded on this world after our scout ship malfunctioned and we broke away from the main fleet. We lost contact with the fleet as we were stranded on this world. At first we followed the Tubcon conditioning and obliterated anyone who stood in our way.
Forgive me for interrupting, but you both don't sound at all like Tubcons.